So your setup should be similar to this. You have a printer, you have a receipt printer, some of you have a dry cleaner, your turbo. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna disconnect all these cables, and the only one we're gonna take out of this, all your wires, is this thick cable for the old POS. All right, I'll show you that soon. So we're gonna disconnect all these plugs. And just leave them here. All right, so we're gonna disconnect this plug from the old POS. Yours should look similar to this, and we're gonna unplug this from the black box underneath. So this is the hard part. You're gonna have to follow it all the way down. See? You're gonna have to follow it all the way down. Down to there. Right? And disconnect it. As you're tracing the cables back to the black box, you might as well try and clean and dust if you can. Get dusty. This is the ugly part. And then you're gonna wipe it down. Paper towels. So I've dusted as much as I can. Yeah, it is going to be a dirty job, but while you're in there, you might as well clean it, because that's what causes the computer to malfunction, the dust. So now what we're going to do is trace this thick cable for the old POS. We're going to trace it down and take it out. Trace it down to here. Plug is here. I found it here, so I'm pulling it down. Right. I still got it. It's moving. That's it. See? And you unplug it. And then we're going to plug in the new POS in the same spot. After you pulled that plug, you can disconnect the old POS right here. You unscrew these. It is pretty heavy. So I gotta hold the POS while I unscrew it, the last one. So I have a customer. Oops. Yeah. Once disconnected, you can take it out. You can remove it. Once the POS is removed, you should have an open space to put your new POS. What you can do is grab all your USB lines and organize it, and you can tie it with the straps so it's clean. We have the new POS in place of the old POS, and we're going to plug the USB plugs into the back. There's 4 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's another one here, 5. Alright, so all the USBs have been plugged in. Next thing we're going to do is plug in Ethernet cable for the internet right here. Once that's complete, we're gonna run this power. We're gonna run the power. You have to fish it through the hole there. So what you're gonna have to do now is plug the power supply into the old spot of the POS. And then fish this wire. Fish the one all the way up through that hole there. See it? So this is going to be the hardest part. Fishing it from down here to the top hole. See that? So I fished it up through the hole. That's going to be the hardest part of this job. And all you need to do is plug it into the power. And that's it. Next, you're going to have to hook up your register if you disconnected it and put the printer back where it was. And that's it. Register, you need the cable that was plugged into the back and plugged it into here.
Thank you.
And this is connected to this for reference. And the final installation should look something similar to this. Printer, router, cash box, printers, and your new POS. See, everything is on. This is our final product, and we have the beautiful Sarai here to model the final finished product. You're gonna have a different turbo. It's gonna be, the only thing you're gonna connect is this blue Ethernet plug. Everything else won't be connected. You just have a power source plugged into the bottom and the Ethernet plug, and that's it. But I don't have a picture of it yet because it hasn't arrived.